Welcome to this week's bonus video where Ethan's Magcargo takes on Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. This is a bonus video for Destined rivals. Frankly, we don't know which deck is going to be at an advantage, but we have a feeling that Team Rocket's Mewtwo will not be the one to come out on the bottom. It's Team Rocket. How likely are they to go blasting off again? Anyway, let's get the coin flip, and we'll go from there. Heads or tails?
Heads.
It is tails. I will go first. Well, pass. Go ahead. If you have any sort of damage modifier right now, you pretty much win.
Come on.
I'll take it. My hand was cluttered.
Oh my god.
Not great. You already have two Slugma out, and you're about to get probably Latias if I had to guess, but literally any bench Pokemon would be fine. No, you get Ho-Oh. You get Ho-Oh. You don't have Ho-Oh out yet. So if you're not familiar with the way the Ethan's deck works, basically it uses Ho-Oh to throw a bunch of energy onto benched Ethan's Pokemon to get them powered up. Once they're powered up, it throws them in the active spot. So generally, you'll leave your active Pokemon as a basic, retreat it with Latias' ability, and go from there. Yeah, my categories.
And then I will steady fire breathing for 20, and since you're weak to fire.
Turn. We are going to. Wow, that's fucking strong. Team Rocket's receiver. It's like. In my head, I was thinking it was like random receiver, but it's literally just find a supporter card in your deck.
Yeah.
That's broken. That's so good. Good grief.
Specifically for Team Rockets.
I mean, these are all.
Yeah. I think I know what you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Team Rocket's Proton is like the best one, right? So.
Yeah. Are you going back in?
I'm about to. Yeah, Team Rocket's Proton. Well, too, is they didn't even go into your bench directly. They actually go to your hand first.
Correct.
So you don't have to play them down either.
No, you don't.
Crazy. My pricing is very not good, which is interesting. Huh. Okay. Let me double check.
Is it manageable?
We shall see.
We shall see. Okay, that tells me all I need to know then.
It's really not great. Let's put it that way.
Is it King of Bricks pack?
It's bordering on that.
It's borderline on like okay. That definitely tells me what is potentially prized then. Borderline.
To attach for turn. This is my turn too, right?
Yep, this is your turn too. Are you gonna risk it?
Am I gonna do what?
Are you gonna risk the biscuit to kill itself to deal 30 to me?
Why would I do that?
For simplicity's
I'm
sake.
just gonna pass.
Okay, alright.
I'm not stupid.
Okay, I didn't say that. I was gonna say, are you gonna risk it for the biscuit?
It's not a risk. It's just knocking yourself out. There's no risk. It's just dumb.
Yeah, well, true.
You're gonna knock me out anyway. I'm not gonna give you a second Pokemon knockout like that. No.
Okay, so can I evolve Ethan's Slugma into Ethan's Magcargo?
Mm-hmm.
Do an Ethan's Adventure.
Okay.
That lets me get up to 3 in any combination of Ethan's Pokemon or basic fire energy and reel them and put them into my hand. Then I shuffle my deck.
Just a reminder that Latias EX is not an Ethan's Pokemon.
True.
You got an Ethan's Magcargo and 2 basic fire energy.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So the question is, how are you getting that slug by the extra spot?
I will Golden Flame and attach 2 basics to my Magcargo.
Mm-hmm.
And Tatsugiri.
Okay.
And then do Steady Fire Breathing for the knockout.
Draw for turn. Okay. That is not what I was hoping to see. Well, we'll do this, I guess. Charging up. Weird to do that without Naganadel.
Yeah. Remind me, what does charging up do?
It lets you attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon that has the charging up ability.
Oh, okay.
Specifically the one that used it. Well, gonna Ultra Ball and Stretcher at the same time. All right. Ultra Ball. Perfect. That worked out. I actually sequenced that incorrectly. Oh well.
Did you?
I should have gone for the energy. Like I was thinking I shouldn't have, but no, I definitely should have gone for the energy off of the earthen vessel. I should have done that. I was thinking, oh, I don't need to attach it though, but I needed it for charging up. I could have discarded it with Ultra Ball.
Oh yeah.
But I was trying to do this stupid stuff. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna play Team Rocket's Ariana.
What does that do?
Team Rocket's Ariana says draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If all of your Pokemon in play are Team Rocket's Pokemon, which they are, you draw until you have 8 cards in your hand instead. So for me, this is just going to be a draw 8.
Yep.
Which is pretty best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And yet somehow
No.
we are going to drop Team Rocket's Factory. Once during each player's turn, if that player played a supporter with Team Rockets in its name from their hand during this turn, they may draw 2 cards. So Team Rockets Factory for 1 and 2. Jesus Christ, come on.
Seriously? That bad? You've drawn 10 cards this turn.
I'm aware. I knew I still did not get what I wanted. Okay. Well. I have a feeling that Mewtwo's about to go down too. Crap. Pass.
Ouch. Okay. Drop return.
Yeah. I misplayed, but that wasn't the cause of this problem. It was... I would have been fine. I'd just been... I'm missing a specific card that there are definitely 4 of in my deck. And I did not draw into it off of 10 cards, so that's great.
Wait a second. Ho-ho.
Oh.
Oh. Not bad.
Reminder. Wait, why is this discarded?
Yeah, why is that discarded?
There we go.
And then I'll play research.
You got what you wanted. Why can't I get what I want?
And then I will Golden Flame onto Ethan's Magcargo.
Yeah.
I'll attach return. Do a free retreat thanks to Latias.
Yeah. Team Rocket Spite Ops. This is just objectively worse than Naganadel.
It kind of is.
No, it has 2 retreat costs. Naganadel had 1, so you could like charging up and then retreat. You can't do that with Spite Ops, which is awful.
And I will Lava Burst for 4 and do 280 plus 70. 3 is definitely
350.
350. That's definitely not going.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, this pricing might be too much. Night Stretcher to get back to me too. Retreat. Continue active. Charging up 1. Charging up 2. Come on. Energy switch. I'm going to play that and fail it intentionally. Play that and fail it intentionally. Seems dumb. It'll work. Team Rocket's Ariana for 6.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally.
Oh, finally.
And this one's clean, right? This is one that came out this turn. No, they both came out this turn.
Yes, they both came out.
And then I'm gonna Team Rocket's Factory for 2. All right. Okay. Now, I have an energy. I have the required energy, even. I can discard up to 2 energy from my bench Pokemon and does 60. I don't need to do that. I have plenty of damage to knock you out, so Eraser Ball.
All right. How does it feel to draw First Blood?
That was not First Blood.
That was not First Blood?
This was like the entire play has already happened, and Lincoln's still in the Lincoln's not even in the theater anymore. At this point, Lincoln is in the grave. It's that much not First Blood.
No. Either way, I'm okay. Get Ethan's Magcargo.
Mm-hmm.
We'll evolve it this turn.
I think if the pricing were as bad, I might have been able to hold on to this one better, but
I can understand that. Unless I do. Then do research again.
I'm crazy, but I think that deck's working just fine.
Yep. Plasma. Then do Golden Flame.
Mm-hmm.
2 onto here. Retreat.
With the effect of Latios, yep.
The effect of Latias.
And that's knockout.
Yep. Actually, no, I'll just do the entire board.
Drop turn. Charging up. Good for turn.
Does it have to be on the bench?
No.
Okay.
It's just I didn't have an energy for that one, so I
Oh,
touched my
okay.
hand. Archer. You can play this card only if one of your Team Rocket's Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck. Then you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 3. Could tap.
Tap.
And then I'm going to Team Rocket's Factory for 2. So Rocket Rush for 150.
Okay.
So that is you're using Superior Energy Retrieval, discarding Nest Ball and Ethan Slugma
Yep.
to get 4
Yep.
Fire Energy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And use both my Golden Flames
To attach the Ethan Slugma on the bench.
Yeah.
Evolve with the Magcargo in your hand.
No.
No, with Ethan's Adventure, because of course you would have access to another Ethan's Pokemon. I mean, this game anyway, you're just going to knock my ass out.
Unfortunately, I do not.
Oh, did you overcompensate?
I did overcompensate.
You could have gotten there too, because you would have just attached the Ho-Oh and then done that and just knocked me out by switching to the other Ho-Oh. But now you've already used both Ho-Oh, so.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Your turn. Team Rocket's Receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Team Rocket's Giovanni.
Mm-hmm.
Play Team Rocket's Giovanni. I have to switch one of my Team Rocket's Pokemon with one of my bench Team Rocket's Pokemon. And if I do, I switch in one of my opponent's bench Pokemon the active spot. I'm going to choose Ethan Slugma. Team Rocket's Mimikyu has free retreat. So I will do that. And I'm going to draw off Team Rocket's Factory. And then I will Rocket Rush for knockout.
Yeah. Third Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh. My bad.
We're not talking about delicious treats.
This is true.
We're talking about fiery birds.
And use both of my abilities to put
And
it
that's
onto...
going to be a game.
I
No, you don't even need to use it. You literally just retreat and knock me out.
I need one more fire.
No, you don't.
I need 4.
How do you... Oh, you're missing... Okay, that's
I'm
right.
missing 1 energy.
You're not right. You're not attacked with Magcargo. Never mind. My brain farted for a sec. So you need to get an Ethan's or you're missing it, basically.
Got an IO now.
Okay. I'm assuming you're playing it. Is that right?
Yep, I'm playing it.
My hand and my deck were basically the same size.
Wow.
Beautiful. I love it.
Pass.
Jeff turn. Let's see. Rockets receiver. Giovanni. Yeah, we're using Marcus Factory for 2. I like that. Let's Team Rockets Giovanni to put Mimikyu in the active spot. Then I'll pick up on your Ho-Oh. Pull that to the active. Then I'll free retreat this guy out of the active. And attach a maximum belt. So that should put me at 6 times 3, 180 plus 50 is...
Yeah. 180, yeah. Where were you when I needed you the most?
Taking a nap.
I'll attach for turn here.
It feels so bad. You can still get there, but I've made it a lot harder for you. Target.
This one.
Tarantula.
Pass. Yeah.
All right. Let's look at the deck list.
Oh,
Also,
God.
for the record,
Come on.
you want to know what my prizing looked like?
Oh, God. No.
That's why I was struggling so bad. But the second I realized, let's just go with the Spite Ops. It's fine. I think everything worked out better. Mewtwo is actually kind of hard to deal with, but Spite Ops was doing some work. Like, a lot.
Yeah, it was doing its work.
It was doing some work.
No, and the one thing...
Proud of it.
The one card I was looking for was my last...
Your Max Rod?
No, it was my professor's research, and it was prized.
Did you use your Max Rod?
No, it kept on avoiding me.
Because Max Rod would have gotten you there.
I
Max
know,
Rod
that's what
Wait,
I was...
no. You used Max Rod.
No, I haven't.
No, you did.
No, I didn't. It was still in my deck. It was still in my deck. I've never once used Max Rod in the entire game. Bring up the recording.
Oh, no, it was Superior Energy Retrieval you played.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the deck list. All right, up first, Ethan's Magcargo. I think if you hadn't thrown that one turn, you'd probably have just won.
I know.
Because I had 0 shot of winning the way I was going.
I know, yeah.
And then suddenly a couple of... one bad play from you and a couple of mean plays from me to do what I needed to do.
I know.
Flip the game.
It would have entirely flipped the game, but because of my overconfidence and lack of...
You didn't check.
I didn't check.
You didn't check.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my god, okay.
Yeah. That's you. Because that deck was running really smooth.
It was running really, really smooth, too.
It was doing great. And the fact that you could not get the Max Rod out was
I
just
know.
enough to bite you.
I know, and it was so annoying, too, because I was like, okay, I either get rid of my draw support, which is be a Fez, because you can easily one-shot it.
I mean, not that easily actually, because the way that game was going, I basically couldn't put a Mewtwo out anymore because I wouldn't been able to power it up fast enough.
I
So
mean,
I was having to attack with Spyros basically no matter what at that point.
yeah,
And the only way I could get up to the numbers was with Max Belt, which I didn't draw into until pretty late in the game. Now,
yeah,
thankfully, I got it on the turn where I needed to knock out that Ho-Oh.
yeah,
Because you could have just gotten
yeah,
like a Night Stretcher and taken it.
yeah. And that's what I was looking for because I was like, I know I have another Night Stretcher. I just need one more energy and I can attach it.
Yeah. Because the deck runs 2.
Yes.
You have the Max Rod. You
Yes.
have 3 Superior Energy Retrievals.
Yeah, and I only used one.
Yeah, you have access.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, I think the Testability actually was useful because you found, what did you find off the Tatsu? The Ino?
The Ino and Boss's Order.
Boss at one point.
Yeah.
It would have been better if it were Ethan's, but I don't think you had any more Ethan's in deck, did you?
No, I did. It's just they weren't.
Did you have any Fire Energy left in deck?
No, when I used the second Ethan's adventure, I had basically gotten all of my fire energy because I had it counted and there was already 8 in the discard.
That's crazy because it definitely runs 11.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I say only 11 is still a high number.
Yeah.
But I think it did fine. Like
Yeah.
the deck ran, it set itself up. It was very consistent.
It was very consistent.
It was hitting me very, very hard, very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked just fine. And then its opponent was Team Rocket to Mewtwo EX, which would have done better, I think, if I'd been able to get the Mewtwo out faster.
Oh yeah.
Or if I had gotten into the the Team Rocket energy much earlier. Not being able to hit either. Obviously, having Mewtwo's prize was pretty rough.
Yes, it was.
But literally drawing 10 cards and not seeing a single one of the Rocket's energy was ugly.
And it took you turn 6.
It was, I don't know what turn it was.
It was probably turn 6
It
or
was
7 to
fairly
get
long
you
in.
one Team Rocket's energy. Yeah.
And then you just immediately knocked out that Mewtwo because you
Yeah.
had another Magcargo and energy necessary to do it.
True.
That was rough.
It was indeed rough.
But it's rough because I know that this deck could be better, but it doesn't appear to be.
Yeah.
And one thing that really bothered me too about this deck, comparing it with like Raging Bolt Naganadel and Eternal, or even just Blacephalon Naganadel, back in Sun and Moon Lost Thunder Standard, Team Rocket Spidops has a retreat cost of 2. And I mentioned this during the games, but boy, does that make a difference.
It does.
Having Team Rocket's Mimikyu have the free retreat, that was really nice. I did not realize I had free retreat until I was like, well, I have a rescue board. Because I did end up drawing into a rescue board at one point, although you ironed it away. I was going to put it on the Tarantula, but I was just like, well, I have the Mimikyu, I don't need to. I'll save it for when I need it.
Right.
And I could have probably gotten it if I really needed to, because I did have Petrol in hand. Yeah, I had Petrol, so I could have gotten it if I needed it, but I don't know. It just, the deck worked, and it's going to pop up on a live stream here shortly. We're recording this in advance, but it's going to pop up on a live stream. I think it's going to do just fine. I just think Ethan's Magcargo specifically was a bad matchup for it. With that,
yeah, especially
being
with
a single prizer with very consistent math and easily going to be able to hit 280, because it was not hard for you to hit 280 at all.
It was not.
That made it really hard for Mewtwo to deal with, and which forced me to use Spite Ups, but Spite Ups was having struggles with getting up to the numbers that were necessary, so I basically needed you to overexert to be able to win, which happens, but
yeah.
Anyway, that is it for today's bonus video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little throw, and I'm sure I threw at least a couple times too. We mess up constantly.
Yeah.
We're not perfect players, guys. We're just playing with these decks, and something I'll be aware of too is a lot of times we've played maybe 1 or 2 games max ahead of time with these.
Yeah.
So we're not perfect. We're not like
we're
not on the verge of winning a regionals with these decks. We are just trying them out and seeing how they work. Seeing this first draft of a deck, see if it functions, and if it does, could it be better? That's what we're doing here. But again, thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one.